Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is KARON. I have not been here for almost a week, and I was afraid to come back and do another video, and I was also afraid of touching my sewing machine. The last time we spoke, I was working on the Nepheline blouse, and so I had some, should I say, unfortunate experience, because in my eyes I spoiled the fabric. I think I almost cried because Mood does not have any more, and my issue or mistake is I made the top way too big. I think I cut probably a 12. I think I cut a size 12, which is what I'm thinking I normally wear in these patterns. But when I looked at it, it looks like it's huge. Again, the pattern itself has, the design itself is has a lot of ease in it, and so I don't think I took that into account, because the look of it is really a huge, I shouldn't say a huge, it has a lot of ease. And so once I got to this point, I was like, I can't do this, because I'm looking at it and I'm seeing this beautiful fabric just ruined because I cut the wrong size. I could unpick and take the sides in, but I'm not that patient. I'm gonna try and see if I can salvage it. Once I realized it was too big, I stopped sewing it. I put away the sleeves. I think I normally buy 3 yards of fabric, and that gives me a shirt and probably another shirt without sleeve or something like that. But with this one, it looks like it's 2.5, so I don't have much of this left. But I don't know, I was so disappointed. I haven't looked at my machine in a while, till probably today, because I'm really disappointed. When I say disappointed, I am really disappointed. It's a simple top. It's not the design, it's not the instructions. It was plain, it was simple. I did not take into account that the top has so much ease. I just was bent on getting a roomy top, which I was excited about, and I cut it so big, overestimating the actual size I need, looking at the measurements and thinking, okay, I got this. It's way too big. And so I'm just gonna set it aside like I have done all week. I tried making up for it because I could beat myself as to spoiling this gorgeous fabric, but it won't be the first and it won't be the last, and that's why you make a muslin, because then I wouldn't have ruined this gorgeous fabric that could have done like napkins, tea towels, but I don't make those kind of things. So I'm just gonna set this disaster aside and think about the mess I made. Actually, I thought about it all week. That's why I didn't post last week. I thought about how can I redeem myself after this mess. And so I felt so bad about ruining a simple top. I was like, let me just get something that was simple, a palette cleanser, something that would not have me thinking much or just take my mind off of it. And so I went in my stash, and I think I did some stash busting, is what it's called, I think. So I had a few pieces. Again, I buy fabric in 3 yards unless I have something really, if I have something planned that has a specific amount of fabric, that's different, but I normally just buy 3 yards. I can get a dress or pants or a shirt or whatever from that, so that's my safest bet. So when I bought this cotton Poplin from Mood way back, I got 3 yards as usual. And so I have, all the time my shirts are 1.5 yards, and again I in between fluctuate depending on the style, but a plain shirt is just 1.5 yards, or maybe a little more, I don't know, but about there. But I normally have enough to make another shirt, a shirt with short sleeves or shirt with no sleeves. And so I went fabric busting, and I took out some fabrics that I have that I've made shirts from over the years, and I was like, let me just make some shirts. And I kept going. I have 2 more to go. There's one on my table. It's a plain view A I'm working on right now, and in between I took a breather and also cut a dress and almost finished. I took it out the way so you wouldn't see it and get distracted, but yes, I am also working on a dress. But I got 2 Vogue 8772 Vogue 8772. So I made 2 of those patterns. This was from what I have left of this. So I made the sleeveless, and then this one I just made some bias binding from the actual fabric as the instructions and just sew on here. But this was pretty easy, pretty simple to sew, because it doesn't have a yoke or anything like that. Just the fish eye darts is what I call them. And they give the shirts a structure. So I just made this one. Buttonholes are on, but as usual, I don't have the buttons on. One day I'll learn to sew them using my sewing machine, but for right now they're all hand tacked on, so I haven't gotten to that yet. But yeah, this is another shirt, and at some point next week I think I'll take my entire shirt collection and see how many I have, and probably I'll just share that with you just to see where I'm at so far. It's January and I think I've made a couple of new shirts, so I'll take a look at the entire batch and see what fits and what doesn't fit and tell you where I'm at right now. So as usual, all my shirts are going to be French themed, a tiny hem. So that's one. So after doing this one, I thought, okay, I felt a bit better. I didn't feel so horrible about spoiling that fabric and not being able to make a simple top. So I was like, okay, let's keep going. So I had another one from this shirt. I think I made a Mimi G shirt dress or a shirt from the actual 3 yards. And so I had this left. Again, it's not enough to make shirt with a sleeve, but I didn't want a short sleeve. Again, biceps were going down, but I still would not be comfortable with that right now. So I did another one. It's the same Vogue 8772 shirt. Bias binding on the insides of the sleeve. Little French seam going on in there. And I didn't want to try them for the sake of not flashing you, because they're not, there's no button on. There's no button on it, but let me see if I can show you what they look like, because that gives you a better idea than me just standing or showing you just the tops being made. So yeah, these are the 2. I'm gonna try them and show them to you. I think I feel a bit better now after ruining that fabric. So 2 shirts and my mood is improving. So I'm gonna try them on and I'll show them to you. So again, there are no buttons on this. I'm trying not to flash you, but I wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like, the finished product. So I'm gonna hold so you can see it. So this is how the fit looks. Again, keep in mind I'm fabric busting from what I have, so not much wiggle room in terms of making it bigger with the fabric I have. So this is the side. I think I have some opportunity in the back of the shoulders. It might be a bit too tight back there in the sleeves, in the sleeve arm's eye area. But yeah, again, it's based on what I had to work with, and so I think it should be fine. Buttons. this with a white pants, a white shorts, a black thing on a hot day, I think it's totally fine. Let me show you the other. Be right back. So for this one, I definitely can see that I need more room. I need a bigger size, but keep in mind, this is all the fabric I had left. So I was trying to make do, and I don't want to flash you. So the buttons are not on yet. So this is what it looks like. And you can see the area back there. I need more room in this one, but I tried my best with the fabric I have. But I think I still did okay in terms of what I got. And excuse my hair today, it's a wash hair day and I didn't want to do anything else to it, so I'm sorry. But yeah, these are the two shirts I made to try and redeem myself from making a mess of the beautiful fabric I have. Yeah, so those are my two shirts that I was able to make from my fabric stash of pieces of fabric that were just sitting around, didn't have much use for. Again, I can see where the sizing, I needed probably a bigger size for that one, and I needed a back adjustment back there. But all in all, I think I made use of the two pieces I have, and I still have a couple more to go. I'm gonna see how many shirts I can get from the pieces of fabric I have lying around. I don't want to just toss them because they're 1.5 yards most of the times, or probably 1.25 yards. And I think it's best I use them than just toss them. So while I'm in a cleansing mood, feeling terrible about what I did, I'll just keep doing as many shirts I can from different patterns until I've, gotten at least most of my leftover fabric done. So for right now, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.